97.1 The River, Atlanta's classic hits. My name is Axel Lowe. Mornings here on The River, and I'm joined by the one and only Bert Kreischer.
It's good to be here.
It's good to have you here.
I love holding a microphone so much. It's my sweet spot.
Well, you're a guy that is on stage with a microphone, and then when you're not on stage, the podcasts, multiple podcasts, and then you've got when you're doing the podcast, you have the headphones on, so you.
I don't wear headphones.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't. When I get high and do Rogan, I get so high that I think I'm listening to the podcast and I forget to talk. I've been so high on that show. I regrettably high. I remember we did a 5-hour episode one time, and I got home and it got taken down, and I was like, "Hey Joe, why did it get taken down?" And he goes, "Don't worry about it." It's like, you might have said that the government created COVID.
I was going to ask that because when you do podcasts, especially when you do them at that length, you just start saying stuff that maybe you end up regretting.
You mean stuff that you wake up at 51 with a panic attack going, I hope no one ever sees that? Yeah, you say a couple of those things. I ended relationships with friends. I've said stuff about my kids. I've said stuff. I mean, it's wild. It's wild because you really don't know what you're talking. You just are talking and you forget people are listening to it. Right.
That's the crazy thing. That's the intimacy. When you're on stage, you see the people and you know there are eyes and ears on you. But podcasting, you're just riffing with Tom Segura. And the next thing you know, you're like, oh, my God, I can't believe I said that.
Yeah. Especially if you have someone like Tom Segura who's self-destructive, who loves to burn it. I got a coin. I met O.J. Simpson once.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't remember. I was drunk. I have a regrettable, I said this on stage the other day. My bottom, people always talk about their bottoms, their lows. I've had those in where you go, what did I do last night? There's a picture, if you can find it, good luck, of me, this is really aggressive, in Australia, holding a gun in a dude's mouth, holding the back of his head, just going, ah. Yeah. And so one day I woke up, and in one pocket I had a coin from OJ. When you met OJ, he gave you a paper coin. You know what I'm talking about. He said, you met the juice.
Wow.
And I woke up, I said, I met OJ last night. And they're like, you don't remember? And I was like, no. And I was like, did I take a picture? And they're like, no, you dodged that. So, yeah.
That's some narcissism there to carry around coins to give people to commemorate the meeting of OJ.
Don't make those coins, baby.
Oh, you had them on order.
I was going to make coins and give them out. You met the Bert.
Steve Martin does it in a comedic way.
Steve Martin does it.
Yeah. He's got a card that says, in lieu of an autograph, this is a card to commemorate your meeting with the one and only Steve Martin or something.
I have two things with autographs. If they're all waiting for you at the airport, I just sign Bert. But I do that because I know that the real autograph is Bert the Machine. And so then one day when I'm broke, I'll buy those back and then start re-signing them. Yeah. The autographs are interesting. When they were important when we were kids, I got an autograph from Garo Yepremian. Do you remember him?
I do. I remember the name.
He was the kicker for the Bucks, but he was kicker for the Dolphins, who did the horrible pass and then they ran it back for a touchdown. But we met him at Burns Steakhouse, French dude. And I went over and he signed up. We went across the street to the gas station. We got a Bucks pennant, and I got Garo Yepremian to sign it. And I held on to that thing. I still have it. It was really important back then. Nowadays, autographs are kind of weird, I think. I wouldn't get one now. I don't even get pictures with celebrities.
Who is your A-list celebrity? I think meeting any president, or for me, it was Bob Barker for a while, and then Michael Jordan growing up in Chicago. But I don't even think you have to grow up in Chicago to appreciate the A-level celebrity that Michael Jordan is.
I heard he's a drip.
Really?
Yeah. I heard he's not cool. Yeah, kind of a bummer.
Well, maybe he's met so many people over the years that he's just...
you're Michael Jordan. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? It's got to be exhausting to be Michael Jordan. So it's like, it's a self-defense mechanism. Having said that, I met Shaq, maybe the greatest human being ever alive.
Right.
Maybe the greatest human being. I love Shaq in a way where, I feel like I wish we had grown up together. He's so funny. He's so quick. He's so real. So real. I love Shaq. I've met a lot of really cool celebrities. I've met a lot of really, really cool celebrities. But the best, without a doubt, and Pete will say this, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. This is what Dave Chappelle does. You walk away feeling like a better human being than when you walked in meeting him.
Wow.
He celebrates you. He's generous. He's sweet. He's loving. He's sensitive. Everything about that guy is just awesome. People always ask me about Rogan. My favorite thing to do with Rogan, because everyone wants to know what Joe Rogan's like. first of all, amazing, generous, attentive, curious, really curious. I mean, you can't say something to Joe without him like locking his eyes in on you. What did you like? Someone just got a boner in PE class,
Right.
Like, huh, what?
He's not going to just take whatever anybody says and ingest it. He questions it, and he's a learner.
But the best thing is to unleash full Joe Rogan on someone, like the real Joe, like unlock him, especially if he's had a little bit of mushrooms and a little cocktail, and be like, hey, Joe, Leanne doesn't believe in aliens, and then just step back. And Gillis is like, why would you do that to her? Hold on. What did he say to you, babe? Hold on. The seams. Have you seen the seams in those ships? The seams are undeniable. You can't deny that kind of. He's the best.